Are you considering moving to the Destin-Fort Walton Beach area but aren't sure if it's a good idea? Well, as a former Californian, from first-hand experience, I'll tell you if it's a good idea or not. Stick around. What's up everybody, Garrett O'Leary here with the O'Leary Brothers team at Lead Realty. Thank you for clicking on this video. And in today's video, we're going to talk about what it's like as a transplant from California moving to Florida. So to start this video, I'm going to tell you about a little about where I came from, what it was like living there, and then the process of moving. So I'm originally from a place called Hollister, California, which is near the Bay Area. And if you're not familiar with that, it's where San Jose, San Francisco, it's kind of where all the big companies like Apple and Google call home. I spent about 23 years of my life living there. I really did enjoy it. There was a lot of great aspects of it. I also spent 5 years in Los Angeles. So in reality, everything that California has to offer, I've really experienced, from all the great things like the beaches, the cities, to all the worst things like traffic and everything like that. I don't want to spend too much time talking about California because that's not why you clicked on this video. You want to know what it's like living in Florida. So let's get started. This is what I like about living in the Destin-Fort Walton Beach area, which is right on the Panhandle. So the first point, affordability. As you probably know, California is super expensive, and right around here is actually incredibly affordable. The average house in California is probably going to cost you around $600,000 to $800,000, while here in Fort Walton, the average house is going to cost you right around $300,000. So that leaves you a lot of extra money to play with and enjoy the rest of your life with. You can do a lot more things here, there's a lot more activities, and you're not having to worry about how much money you're spending doing all these fun things. So in my opinion, that's one of the best things about living in Fort Walton, just living in the Destin area too. The second point is pace. This one's just a little bit weird because on the West Coast, I feel like you're always expected to be doing something, being productive, looking for ways to make extra money, going out and about, traveling to different cities. But here in the Panhandle, living in Destin-Fort Walton, you really do have the opportunity to kind of slow down, take a step back, and enjoy everything that surrounds you. I've noticed here since I've gotten that I can go to my employers, go to my friends and family, and really just ask them when they're available, and they'll give me actual reasonable times when they're available. It's not like in California when you ask someone's available and they'll give you a schedule to fill in their time 6 months down the road. So here it's been an amazing experience to really be able to enjoy the beauty that's around you, enjoy your friends, family, and everything like that, to really take a step back and look at your life and be like, okay, I can have fun without feeling guilty that you're not doing anything. All right, now on to what I dislike about this area. Now, obviously, no place is perfect, but here's just a few things that I found that kind of rubbed me the wrong way. The first thing is humidity. As a Californian, you really don't run into that. So when you do move here, or if you are considering move here, maybe take a visit, see if you like the humidity, see if you can deal with it. Now, personally, I've gotten used to it. It's still something that I can't quite get over, but it's not that bad. There's times where it is extremely bad, but the good thing is we live in the 21st century. You can just go inside and hang out in the AC. So if you really hate the humidity, you can find your ways around it. It's not going to affect your day-to-day life too much. It's a bit uncomfortable at times, but it's really not that bad. The second thing that I miss most about California is the mountains. Now, right around here, it is incredibly flat. You don't have a lot of mountains. The closest thing they have to a mountain is like 10 feet in elevation. That's really almost the truth. The one thing that I used to do, not too often, but every once in a while with friends and family, is go to Yosemite, you go to Lake Tahoe, you really get to experience the beauty of wildlife and nature when you're out in California. Here, you can still do that, it's just you don't have as much nature trails besides just kind of going through small forests here and there. But that's the number one thing that I do miss about California is the mountains. And last but not least, big cities. Now, here in Florida, there are big cities, but right where we're at, we're not surrounded by huge ones. You can probably consider Pensacola and Panama City as the biggest cities around here, but they're not massive in terms of what I'm speaking of. I'm used to big cities like San Jose, San Francisco, Los Angeles, San Diego, places that have millions and millions of people living there. So being in Florida, and especially in the Destin-Fort Walton Beach area, you're not surrounded by those big cities anymore. The benefit of those big cities, you have a lot of diversity, a lot of culture, a lot of different food, a lot of activities. Not to say that this area doesn't have it, and that's actually one of the benefits too, is that in this area, it's a heavy military and tourist destination, so you do get a lot of that diversity that I was kind of speaking on. But it's not quite like what San Francisco, Los Angeles, those offer. So that's probably the other thing that I really miss about California, and something that now it doesn't detract from my love of this area. It's definitely not a benefit. So to wrap up this video, was it a mistake to move to Florida? Absolutely not. I really do love living here. It's incredibly affordable. The beaches are awesome. The people I've met are awesome. Plus, it works out for me. My family lives here. Plus, it'd be great to have you guys out here too. So if you were thinking about moving out to this area and need a realtor to talk to, get an idea of what you'd like, what we can find for you, give us a call. I'll leave our contact information right here. And if you have any questions, Again, give us a call, send us a text, or shoot us an email, and we'll get in contact with you as soon as we can. I'll see you in the next one, y'all. Have a good one.